So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the absolute best livestock for beginners. It's not them. I can't say it's these guys either. They're pretty cute though. I don't think that anybody is going to argue with me, and I would say you probably already know what I'm going to say, but the absolute best livestock for beginners is chickens. Laying hens, to be specific. This is the best animal to start with. Even if you haven't started homesteading yet, if you're at home and you have a backyard and you have the bylaws that allow you to have chickens in it, absolutely, you should get chickens. If you have thought about it, you should definitely get them. So in this video, I'm going to give you all of the reasons why I think you should get chickens and why they're the best livestock to start with for beginners. The first reason is eggs. Chicken eggs are so good. Farm fresh eggs are far superior to whatever you're buying in the store, unless you're buying farm fresh eggs, then obviously they're the same. But the yolks are this deep orange and they're so tasty. I don't think that I could eat eggs from a store, and they're so easy. So we have 14 chickens. We get about 9 eggs a day on average. Depends on what breed of chicken you have, how many eggs they're gonna have, and obviously how many chickens you have. 9 eggs a day is way more than our family needs. So you wouldn't even need to have that many chickens to have enough eggs to feed your family, depending on how big your family is and how much you like eggs. To build on top of that, the second reason that chickens are the best livestock to start with is the cost. They're quite low to maintain. Once you have your coop built, then you're really just paying for the feed and the maintenance. And we spend on average throughout a year about $25 a month on feed. Now in the summertime, they're eating bugs and grass because they're foraging in the yard and they barely eat anything. And in the wintertime, we might go through 2 bags of feed for about 15 chickens. So it's not that bad. And if you think about the cost of a dozen eggs, a dozen farm fresh eggs is about $5. And if you're gonna buy that a week, you may as well just get chickens. Our chickens have way more than a dozen a week, and we can sell them to people if we want to. We don't really, sometimes we do, but you know, it's an option. A lot of people do. You could pay for your chickens just selling off the excess eggs. Yeah, I'm back in the coop with my next reason. I'm in the coop because chickens make the best compost. Their poop will be high in nitrogen and it will be such an additive for your compost, for your vegetable garden. You can take all of your kitchen scraps, and we feed them to the chickens and they turn them into chicken manure, and we compost that manure and put it right on our garden. And it is incredible. In fact, it's one of the most expensive manures that you can buy. And chickens will just make it in your yard. Now, we take the bedding from the coop, we put it in the compost bay, and we also take the floor, and we'll scrape that up sometimes and use that as compost. And this is full of chicken poop and it doesn't even smell. It's incredible. It's just going up. Chickens are the easiest livestock to raise. We started off with pullets. A pullet is a hen who is just starting to lay or will start to lay very soon. So all of the hard work of raising from a chick is done. You start off with pullets, you start getting eggs right away, you're golden. They put themselves to bed. At the end of the day, when the sun starts to go down, they'll go into the coop, they'll get up on the roost, they'll be ready to go to sleep. All you gotta do is go in there, close the door, say goodnight, ladies, and you're done. It's perfect. Make sure that they have food, they have lots of water, more water than you think, and they're golden. I love it. And on top of how easy they are, we haven't done this yet, but if you have a rooster and you get a broody chicken, she'll lay in eggs, she'll take care of all the incubating for you, she will hatch out the eggs, take care of the chicks, and they reproduce themselves. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to assist, you don't have to stick your hand up there. They're good to go. They are a very easy animal. Another reason that chickens are amazing is if you have kids, they are such a great animal to have. Our kids love helping clean the coop. They love collecting the eggs. Our kids know where eggs come from. They know where food comes from, that it's coming from animals. They're starting to build that relationship and that understanding and connection with their food. I think it is such a great learning experience for kids. It's great to get them to start doing chores and just learning about food in general. And they're just a delight to have around. If you just have hens and don't get a rooster, then you got nothing to worry about. They gotta wash their hands a lot. There's a lot of poop. But other than that, it's perfect. Couple of bonuses. Now, bug control. The chickens, we let our chickens out in our yard all summer long. We let them out in the morning. They don't even eat food because they're walking around our property eating all the bugs. It's glorious. They're dealing with all of the pests that we don't want to deal with. And they're feeding themselves for free on bugs and grass. Another bonus reason is they're very low risk. Someone will take your chickens. If you get chickens and you decide that you don't like it, someone in your neighborhood probably has chickens and are totally willing to take over for you. That is my non-exhaustive list of why chickens are amazing and you should have them. And if I missed anything, leave it down in the comments.